Today, we know Catherine, Princess of Wales, as the epitome of royal poise, a style icon, and the devoted wife of the future King of the United Kingdom. Her life seems like a never-ending series of official receptions, charitable engagements, and impeccable public appearances. However, before that fateful encounter at the misty University of St. Andrews forever changed her life, bestowing upon her ducal and then royal titles, the young Kate had her own, very eventful romantic history. Who are they? Those very young men who were once lucky enough to win the heart of the future queen. A hockey team captain, a brilliant reporter, a future legal powerhouse, and the heir to a multi-million-dollar empire. Each of them left his mark on Catherine's life. Let's lift the veil of mystery and find out how these men's lives turned out after they parted ways with Kate Middleton. Kate's first real love interest was Willem Marx. Their romance blossomed at the prestigious Marlborough College, an elite school attended by the children of British aristocrats and millionaires. Willem was strikingly different from the typical school bullies. He was thoughtful, incredibly erudite, and possessed a subtle sense of humor. Although their youthful romance eventually faded, Willem did not get lost in the crowd. His academic ambitions first took him to the University of Oxford, where he graduated with honors with a bachelor's degree in classical literature, and then to New York University, where he earned a master's degree in journalism. Today, Marx is a global figure in the media industry. He works as a special correspondent for CBS News, and prior to that, he built a brilliant career at giants such as the BBC, the Sunday Times, and Bloomberg, fearlessly reporting from the world's hottest spots. Despite their breakup, Kate and Willem have managed to maintain a surprisingly warm relationship. In 2007, when Kate temporarily split from Willem, the paparazzi captured her leaving the iconic Boogie's nightclub in South Kensington in the company of Marx. Willem turned out to be one of the few exes who had the honor of attending the wedding of the millennium, the wedding of Kate and William at Westminster Abbey. Marx himself found happiness a little later. In 2014, he threw a lavish, cinematic wedding on the sun-drenched Amalfi Coast in Italy. His bride was the dazzling Italian TV host Joanna Boda. Today, the couple lives in an upscale neighborhood in London and is raising their son, Diego. If Willem was a safe haven, then Catherine's relationship with Harry Blakelock became a real emotional roller coaster. In her senior year at Marlborough, the future princess fell madly in love with the captain of the college hockey team. Athletic, confident, and with a radiant smile, Harry was a phenomenal success with the girls and was rumored to be the campus's top heartthrob. My relationship with Kate was complicated. Harry was openly playing with her feelings. Being incredibly attached to him, Catherine even decided to postpone her university studies, taking a gap year, free year, to go on a romantic trip to Italy with Harry. They lived in Florence, studying Renaissance art and the Italian language, but even the romance of Tuscany could not save this union. When they were in college, he used to play hot and cold with her all the time. He sometimes brought her closer to him, then coldly pushed her away, and she talked to us for hours about how to return his favor, recalled one of Kate's close friends at that time. The end of their romance was set when it came time to choose higher education institutions. Catherine went to St. Andrews, Scotland, to meet her fate, and Harry chose the University of Exeter. Blakelock's life turned out to be very ironic. He married Felicity Thornhill, a school friend he shared with Kate. Today, Harry is far from sports and youthful intrigues. He has become a serious businessman and is a partner at Lockton, the world's largest independent insurance brokerage company. Rupert Finch, the gentleman from St. Andrews. In 2001, when Kate, a freshman, first arrived at St. Andrews, Prince William was not the only eligible bachelor on campus. Soon, the girl met Rupert Finch, a handsome, charming final-year law student. Their romance was beautiful, calm, but short-lived. The couple met for a little less than a year. The difference in age and status at that time, Rupert was already graduating and preparing for a serious career, while Kate was just starting her student life, took its toll. However, they parted on such a friendly note that Finch became part of a small circle of the British aristocracy close to the royal family. He not only walked at Kate and William's wedding in 2011, but was also the guest of honor at Princess Eugenie's wedding in 2018. Rupert's career took off at an incredible rate. He now works as the chief legal advisor at the prestigious Williams Advanced Engineering Company in Oxfordshire, which is closely connected with the world of Formula One and high technology. In 2013, Finch tied the knot with a real British aristocrat, Lady Natasha Rufus-Isaacs, the daughter of the Marquess of Reading. Here lies an amazing detail. Lady Natasha is the co-founder of the fashion brand Beulah London. And it is this brand that Kate Middleton herself dearly loves and often chooses for her official royal outings. Rupert and Natasha are absolutely happily married and have 3 daughters, Georgia, India, and Sienna. April 2007 went down in the history of the royal family as a period of deep crisis. William and Kate, to the horror of the British press, suddenly announced their separation. And while the tabloids were wondering who dumped whom, Catherine didn't stay locked up with a box of chocolates. She began to go out in dazzling outfits, showing off her incredible form. And soon she was increasingly noticed in London clubs in the company of Henry Ropner. The intrigue was that Henry was not just a rich heir. He was an old friend and former classmate of Prince William at Eton. It is rumored that there was already a rivalry between them during their school years. They were constantly flirting. Relieved of her royal duties, Kate clearly enjoyed Henry's company. He was fabulously rich, incredibly gallant, and, most importantly, had been in William's inner circle for years, which couldn't help but offend the prince, insiders from the London hangout shared. This rematch lasted less than 3 months, but, according to rumors, it was he who made Prince William realize who he had lost and immediately begin to act. William soon returned Kate, and a few years later he put Princess Diana's famous sapphire ring on her finger. Henry Ropner also did not stay at the broken trough. The heir to a multi-million-dollar shipping empire has married charming model Natasha Sinclair. Today, the family lives happily in a luxurious estate in Somerset County, raises 2 daughters, and runs a family business, the value of which is estimated at more than £33.7 million.